Well, since I am actually playing on PTS right now, which is the test server, I figured I'd show you a few of the little nicks and knacks before hopping into any expeditions or anything like that. And I wanted to show you what's in the store first. And there's a few new things in here. First we're going to look at is this Pack Rat Enhancement. And what it does is it increases your ammo and your charges you have on your consumables. And it's about 100% is basically what it says for 4 hours. So it's 360 bits for you to have 100% more for 4 hours, which is supposed to get you through an expedition is what it's supposed to do. So as soon as you buy it, it becomes active. So, and apparently if you have a patron pass, there's going to be an ammo capacity and consumable charge bonus as well. And I'd already noticed I was carrying an extra grenade and about 150 more rounds in my weapon. So patron pass will become a little more important once again with Alcatraz here. Now, the Cyber Rig supply is just what you would think it is. It's a supply crate, and it's going to contain a rare or better Cyber Rig and rare or better Cyber chips. So that's the problem, is rare is blue. You got to remember that. So I mean, one of them will be an epic or legendary. So there is that. But you won't necessarily have to buy these. These are going to be people who are looking for quick starts, really, because you'll be able to get these and everything. A consumable refill, boom, it's just like that. It refills everything you have equipped. And I'm assuming that's in case you get there, you run out of everything while you're in the expedition, and you're like, okay, I need stuff now. You can go buy a complete consumable refill. And then there's the Alcatraz starter kit. Everything an intrepid Arc Hunter needs to get a leg up on Alcatraz contains 3 hunter requisitions, 3 chip pullers, which you'll need maybe. Remember, if you put a good chip into a rig you're not happy with, you'll want to pull that chip out. You wouldn't want to lose it. A random uncommon cyber rig and 3 random uncommon cyber chips. So that means they're all going to be green when you buy this. This is just to give you a quick little start for not a ton of bits. It's the whole purpose of this. So what we want to do now is we actually want to go look, and I've already, you know, because I'm on the test server, they've given bits and everything, and I went ahead and took a little, little stroll, and this is what I have managed to put together. And you'll see you can see that it's a Lucent Guardian Mark III, and you can see that right there. That is going to be in a legendary right there. And I got a purple epic, so it's an overcharged sustainer. It gives me 15%, and a legendary would have been 20%. But I got chips and I started sticking them in, and I got, I did actually get some legendary chips. You can see that radiation resistor helps me. It gives me a negative 2.5% damage taken from radiation, and a shield rejuvenator to make my shield better. So that's always, a bonus. So we put all of these, I put all of these in here, and so I've got an entirely full rig. And as you'll see, my charge is 190 out of 220, and that's because each one of these does something. You can look over here at this one. That's, let's click on this, and you'll see Cyber Rig charge is 20, 15, and there's a blue is 10. So I am 30 away. So that means I would need to, upgrade some of these. So you can just look and see that if I had at least all the purples in here, then that would give me all the way up to that. And you can see that the passive is on shield break, you gain 2% life steal for 5 seconds. That's only 10%, life or something. That's not a lot, but I guess it's better than nothing. So it's passive, so it's nice. Your 2% ammo regen per second for 10 seconds. If I can get it out there. Reanimation protocol. On reviving a group member, 35% chance to revive other group members within 50 meters. That is pretty sweet. That one I'm all for. And mimic is on shield break, 25% to trigger a decoy. That could be very handy. Of course, I am not there yet, so that won't do me any good. And you can see all the benefits I get. The 3% shield recharge, -2 electrical, 2.5 max shield, -2% radiation damage, Negative 2.5 radiation damage. I guess I got two of those in there. Plus 2% armor plate durability, negative 1.5 bio damage, and then there's the 15% overcharge duration, which honestly for these I was really hoping to find a decoy or something. So I'll have to try to run with an overcharge. I mean, this doesn't have to be that, but I was really thinking decoy could be handy for these. And then, you know, I'm going to play and see, and we'll find out what that is all about. But this is an actual cyber rig that I've put together, and let's back out of this. And let's go into my inventory. And inventory is too large. And get down here to the bottom of it. And we'll show you that some of the other drops. I bought a bunch of those packs, and you see I've got a bunch of more chips and stuff here. Another overcharge sustainer. But I got a cloak sustainer, so it gives you 15% longer cloak duration. So that could really come in handy. And this is the purple rig right here. And let's see if I can equip it, and we can have a peek at that in a minute. And you'll see all the blue ones and ammunition replicator. So I could get another 0.5% ammo for 10 seconds. And I think I destroyed all the green ones and everything. So because remember, if you break these down, you'll get the silicone. See, you'll get 3 silicone for doing that if I destroyed it. And let's see. Look at this, vehicle reinforcer, plus 2% to vehicle durability. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? So here's a siphon resistor. Let's see. So I'll break it down. And you didn't see crap. Oh, there it is. So now you see it. There's the 3 silicone I got out of that. And let's, yeah, this is the cyber rig right here, just so you can see it. This is the one I just equipped, and that's the way it is. So now where it used to be if you hit over one time and you were in your inventory, now you'll be at your cyber rig. So the purple one I had was a reserve ammo. On shield break, your crit multiplier goes up by 7%. Mag spiker on full reload, increase your damage by 3% for 3 seconds. And passive is on shield break, 25% chance to trigger overcharge, which could come in handy with overcharge as well, especially if you had a overcharged chip to put up here. I don't, and that's kind of interesting when I look at that. It makes me, because I'm still tinkering and looking with all this myself, so it makes me want to change my chip. We'll change it back over to the mark, and we'll view it again. I didn't really see the spot for this on that one, so I don't know if maybe you have to have a legendary one to be able to use this particular spot. I didn't see this line feeding on the purple one. Maybe you did, but I didn't, and promise you, I am trying to change. There we go. So we got it re-equipped. There's a line going to it, so it'll go right there. So there's a spot for it. I was just making sure. Now, if you get the green ones and the blue ones and everything, there's a lot less. We'll scroll way back down to the beginning, the end of the inventory here again. And now this is just PTS. I do not have this many inventory slots in the game, so don't look at it and think I've got this many inventory slots, because I do not. And there, at least you can see it. Where you see, let's go back up. The legendary, you see the mimic one. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see 4 abilities, and you still see the 4 abilities here, which, yeah. But if we go down to a blue one, you'll see 3 abilities. And if it was green, there would only be 2 abilities. So the rigs, as they go down, you lose some abilities out of those. So that's another thing you'll have to look at whenever you're getting into all of that, is if you put your good chips into a blue or something like that, you might not want to keep that blue when you get a purple or a legendary one. And the other thing to remember, and I've said it before, but the chips only go into certain slots. Like you saw, I still had some purple ones. You may go, well, why didn't you put those into certain slots? Well, certain chips only go into certain slots, and the purple ones I still had, the epics, will not go into some of these other slots. Therefore, I cannot use them unless I overwrote one of these other ones. And I think I kind of reviewed it, looked at it, and I was like, you know what, this is pretty good. Now, I had to admit, I was a little disappointed that, that I got the radiation resistor. I mean, apparently we're going to need that just because of, makes you think there's going to be a lot of radiation because we have guardian angels, and you're pretty sure there's a reason for it to have a damage resistance of radiation. But anyways, that is just that is as far as I've gotten. I've been playing and looking at stuff and everything on here. I haven't even got a chance to even really play yet. I've been so busy with the cyber rig and everything, trying to look at everything and having a little bit of fun with some of this stuff. So there's hopefully a little bit more information for you. That store stuff is kind of interesting. I did not know about the store stuff at all until I hopped onto here. So that was definitely new for me. And you'll see it over, if you see it over here on the side too, there's your hunter requisitions. You can buy 20 of them, 20 chip pullers. So more stuff that you'll be able to buy too to help you along and everything. And that's all I'm going to have for right now. And I'll catch you guys later.